sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. It's time for the Philadelphia 76ers to trade Joel Embiid. We back, Goodfellow Sports TV. Let me tell you why. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Now we know Embiid came in the NBA, I think, with a foot problem, knee problem. He probably got both, okay? Big fellas with those type of injuries, they never really heal, especially when they don't keep themselves in the best shape. And Joel Embiid is just, a guy they got to consider moving. I know they consider moving Ben Simmons. Elton Brand and GM wanted to move, Ben Simmons, Duke, LA Clipper, Elton Brand. He wanted to move Ben Simmons because his lack of shooting and him and Joel Embiid in this NBA is counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? They both need to feel the paint, and they get in each other's way. But it's a way to play. If you know how to coach, it's the way to get the most out of both of them. But for, Ben Simmons, too, it's a case that they should trade him because his lack of his work ethic. And I think that's the bottom line for both of them. Both of these dudes lack work ethic. They lack focus. They lack maturity off the court. Well, at least off the court for Ben Simmons. He lacks maturity. He lacks, the ability to sit there and really hone his skill and work on his jump shot. He's too busy chasing whatever Kardashian Jenner girl. But this ain't about him. It's about Joel Embiid. And, history tells you with Sam Bowie, Bill Walton, Ralph Sampson, usually when big guys suffer any part of injuries, but really lower body injuries, it's hard for them to recover from that, especially when Joel Embiid it sounds like he having problems with his diet. You know what I'm saying? I remember Kevin Love, he figured out that he needed to get his diet together. You know what I'm saying? And he needed to hire a chef, and he lost weight. He started getting his body under control. And Joel Embiid is still younger. He still got time to do that. But with those lower body injuries, he about 300 plus right now. And he ideally, with those injuries, he ideally should be between 250, 270. Even 270 might be a little bit healthy, but it's acceptable. As your body mature and you, as a big fella, and you get those injuries, you got to adjust your body. You got to lose that weight. You know what I'm saying? You got to strengthen those muscles around those knees, and you got to strengthen them foot muscles. You got to watch what you eat. And I heard Jokic, after they, 4 overtime game, whatever it was with Portland, I fell asleep. He went to Taco Bell. Like, dude, you can't do that as a big guy. Especially, he don't have injuries, but with Joel Embiid, he got injuries. Joel Embiid got to be eating a clean diet. Joel Embiid got to stay in shape, stay working out. I remember the Detroit Pistons, they did a documentary or they did some type of behind-the-scenes thing with Ben Wallace. And Ben Wallace would be in the weight room before and after games or after games. He'd be in there honing his body, lifting weights, getting in shape. And Joel Embiid don't have that work ethic, man, and the maturity, man, and the consistency. One day he injured, he got the bubble guts, his stomach, whoop-de-whoop. At the end of the day, at some point, they got to be real with him. Sit him down and tell him what he need to do. Get him a dietitian, get him a physical trainer, put him on a workout regimen. And if he don't want to be on that workout regimen, then he got to go. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not going to have longevity. Right now, you probably, ideally, this is the timeline. You want Joel Embiid to have amazing first half of the year next year. Amazing. You want him to look like 30 and 15, 30 and 10, 25, whatever it may be. You want him to look amazing next season. You want to deal him at the trade deadline for the most you can get. You know what I'm saying? I think that's it. They can trade him in the offseason and get the most you can get for him. But I don't think him coming off, playing good one game, playing bad one game, playing good one game, playing bad one game. People want consistency. People want to see him play 82 games a year. And until he play at least the first half of the season straight, I don't think his value going to be that high. But, it's multiple places they can move him and get good value for him at, man. And like I said before, the Lakers is thirsty. You know what I'm saying? If they can't get AD, they'll love to have Joel Embiid. And maybe LeBron can show him how to carry himself like an NBA player and build his body up. But Joel Embiid is going to have a short career shelf life. I'll tell you that right now. Joel Embiid is not, if he don't get it together, Joel Embiid ain't going to have no 15. Shit, he might not have a 10-year career. Joel Embiid is going to end up like maybe Ilgauskas. Guy, I think made an all-star game early on. I think Joel Embiid was more talented, but Ilgauskas was pretty good in his prime. People forget that because Cleveland wasn't worth a damn. But, good guy that's pretty much going to be hobbling up and down the court because of lower body injuries, man. And that's my fear for Zion Williamson, is that, the weight is, you can't carry that weight for 82 games, That's tough. You got to be lean, and especially when you got injuries already like Embiid, man. You got lower body injuries, back injuries. You would think he'd be wanting to get his body into some type of shape. You know what I'm saying? A guy that lift, a guy that watched what he eat while he was out with the injury earlier this year, but he didn't. He came back 300 plus pounds. They got him listed as 250. Are you crazy? This dude at least 300, 310 pounds. You can't carry that type of weight in the NBA playing 82 games a year. And if he don't, get more, dedicated to his physique and to his body, Philly got to move him, man. You can't have a guy that's here one day and not here another. If you got championship ambitions, you need Joel Embiid, you need your Rock to be active every playoff game. You don't need him getting 32, 23 one game and then getting 11, then getting 8 another game. Now, basically the message that he's sending is that he can't even play a playoff series. He need to sit every other game in the playoff series, or every other 2-day game. He need to sit. This ain't even back to back, so he can't play. If he can't, play in the series, and then he's immature. He gets up to the podium talking about, I got the bubble guts and, my stomach, and you know how it is, got to use the bathroom. Like, bruh, he's just mad immature. And I don't, like Skip said earlier, I don't think it's about the bubble guts. I think he got a knee injury and it's stopping him from performing, and they want to kind of hide that in the injury report. But like I said, if I'm Philly, man, I'm trading him as soon as possible. If I want to build him up the first half of the year next year, then cool. But, in this offseason, I'm trying to get him off. Whoever get the number 1 pick, maybe, or number 2 pick, I'll offer them. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of him, and you could keep Jimmy, or you could try to keep both Jimmy and Tobias and do something with that draft pick, which would be a lot cheaper than Joel Embiid. And that's what they should do, man. This is a guy that missed his whole first season. At least Ben Simmons pretty much, he been, healthy. Yeah, he had, he had a hangover that he missed the game. I'm telling you. They just too immature right now, man. It's kind of like Shaq and Penny. You know what I'm saying? Shaq and Penny was very, immature. And the Magic team was very immature when they made it to the finals versus the Rockets. They thought they was going to just waltz back there the next year. But they was going to the mall, and, Shaq and Penny was taking shots at each other and shoe commercials and shit like that. And low-key, Shaq was jealous of Penny Hardaway. You know what I'm saying? Shaq was the one that he was leaner back then, but Shaq wasn't taking care of his body neither. Shaq was just a freak of nature. He's an anomaly, Big guy like that put on that weight, he was just built different. Joel Embiid ain't built in the same mold as Shaquille O'Neal physically. And not many big guys was, man. But if he don't get his physique under control, man, that'd be smart to trade that motherfucker as soon as the NBA playoffs is over and they ain't eligible to trade him. That'd be smart to do a signing trade for somebody, or try to get a top pick for him and a couple players, because at this point, he ain't probably going to have another 5 years in the NBA left. He ain't going to have another 5 years. He can't even play a playoff series, so how he going to help me? If the goal was to get Tobias, get Jimmy Butler, win a championship, how he going to help me? You know what I'm saying? If he's still going out there eating bullshit, and that's how you get if he really got a stomach virus, that's how you get a stomach virus, going out eating bullshit, eating out all the time, eating fat. These niggas eating fast food in the playoffs, McDonald's and shit. Like, you got millionaires eating that type of shit, man. You better off just, going to Benihana's and getting you a meal, or going to J. Alexander, or going to Steakhouse every night getting you a meal that's real healthy, real lean meat, good rice, good vegetables. That's better than eating that bullshit. You got these big ass niggas eating McDonald's and tacos and shit after and before games. That ain't how you gonna last as a big fella. Them small dudes can get away with it, but eventually that catches up with with everybody in the NBA. That's why Ray Allen was able to last. That's why LeBron is able to last. This is why, Jordan was able to last for the most part. He had a little problem with drinking and smoking cigars and shit, but, for the most part, you got to work out and you got to be diligent and keep Father Time off of you. If you don't keep Father Time off of you, he going to creep up on you at your earliest expiration date. And that's why LeBron is so healthy, because, other than the leg injury, the little groin injury, he take care of his body. He's stretching and, eating what he need to eat, drinking right and eating right. Joel Embiid, man, he going to be out the league, bro. I'm telling you, man, he going to be another Andrew Bynum if he don't get it together physically. But, hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for showing love. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or, you just want to chop it up. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing, get you 18% off their 100% all natural products, soaps, lotions, foot soaks, bath bombs, muscle relaxer rub. For dry moisturizer bars for dry skin, they got the whole 9. Check them out. Website, promo code Goodfellow1Boxing in the description. Get you that 18% off. Appreciate the love and support. Best way you can help your boy out is share the videos. Make sure that subscribe button, bell icon button. Goodfellow Sports TV. One time for the one time. Y'all know the business is. We gone.